Everyone, in this video we are going to answer for most expected questions that may ask in the upcoming exam of April 10th of class 10th science. So the first question is, name three different glands associated with the digestive system in humans. Also name their secretion and functions ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. So now let us answer this question. So ಮೊದಲನೇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋಣ. ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದರೆ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ salivary gland. So salivary gland na first ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. It produces saliva which contain an enzyme called salivary amylase, which converts starch into glucose or sugar. So this is salivary gland. The second gland is called as liver. The largest gland which secretes bile juice makes the acidic food into alkaline so that pancreatic enzymes acts on it. Bile juice converts large fat globules into small fat globules. In the sense, it helps in digestion of fat. So this is the second one. Now let us see the third one. So the third gland is called pancreas. It secretes pancreatic juice which contain the first one is pancreatic amylase, which helps in digestion of carbohydrates. The second one is trypsin. It helps in digestion of proteins. Then the third one is, these are the enzymes. secreted by pancreas, that is pancreatic juice, that is pancreatic lipase. This pancreatic lipase, it helps in digestion of fat. So like this we have to explain this question. So now the second expected question is, what is translocation? What is translocation? Why is it essential? Why is it essential for plants? Where are the substances? Where are the substances translocated? Where are the substances translocated by the phloem delivered? So this is the question. We have to answer this one. It contains 3 sub questions. What is translocation? Why is it essential for plant? Where are the substance translocated by the phloem delivered? So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೀಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. First one, the movement of food from leaves to other parts of the plant through phloem is called as translocation. Now next question, why is it essential? It is essential because every part of the plant needs food for obtaining energy for building its parts and maintaining its life. Then another question, where are the substances translocated by the phloem delivered? The movement of food in phloem is transported upwards or downwards depending on the needs of the plant. So this is how to answer for the second question. Now let us move for the third question. The third question is, what is DNA copying? What is DNA copying? State its importance. So a process in which a DNA molecule produce two similar copies produce two similar copies of itself in a reproducing cell through chemical reaction so what is its importance ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ so importance ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ it transmits the characteristic characteristics from parents to the next generation. This is the first importance. The second importance is it causes variations in the the variation in the population. So this is the second importance. This much we have to answer for this question. Now let us move for question number 4. So let us answer the fourth question. So fourth question is like this. You are given samples of three metals: sodium, magnesium and copper. Suggest any two activities to arrange them in order of their decreasing reactivity. So sodium, magnesium, copper na ನಾವು ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಟು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿಗೆ ಬರೋಣ. ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ನಂಬರ್ 1. ಸೊ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ನಂಬರ್ 1ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ವೆನ್ these three metals are taken in a separate test tubes and magnesium chloride is added to those three test tubes. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಏನೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೋಣ. ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಇದೆ, ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಪ್ಲಸ್ MgCl2. ಸೊ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ 2Na plus 2 MgCl2 give rise to, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ sodium is more reactive than magnesium, so displacement reaction will takes place. ಇದು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್. ಎರಡನೇ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಗೆ if you add magnesium to for magnesium, if magnesium chloride is added, so no reaction takes place. Then third one, so to a test tube which contains copper, when magnesium chloride is added, So no reaction will take place because copper cannot displace magnesium. ಸೊ ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನಡೆಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನಡೆದಿದೆ ಅಂದಮೇಲೆ ಸೊ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಏನಂತ, ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಪರ್. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ 2 ಮೂಲಕ ಸೊ ಇವೆರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು, ಈಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಈಸ್ ಇವೆರಡಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಈಗ ನಾವು ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಇವೆರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಮೋರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿನ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೀಗ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ವೆನ್ these three metals are taken in a separate test tube and copper sulfate is added to each test tube, then first Na 2Na plus CuSO4 give rise to, so displacement reaction takes place. So displacement reaction ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎರಡನೇದು, ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಗೆ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಕಾಪರ್ ಸಲ್ಫೇಟ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಗೈನ್ displacement reaction will takes place. So here displacement reaction takes place. Next ಕಾಪರ್ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಗೆ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಕಾಪರ್ ಸಲ್ಫೇಟ್ ಸೊ ನೋ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಮಾಂಗ್ ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಪರ್, so magnesium is more reactive than copper. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನಿಗೆ ಬರೋಣ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್? ಸೊ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಬರೆಯೋದಾದರೆ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ದ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ಅಮಾಂಗ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ, ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಪರ್, sodium is more reactive than magnesium and magnesium is more reactive than copper. So this is the decreasing order of the reactivity series. So like this we have to answer this question. Now let us move for question number 5. So now let us answer question number 5. Explain how equal genetic contribution of male and female parents is ensured in the offspring or progeny. Now let us answer this question. So let us answer point wise. So the first point is both the parents contribute equal DNA material to progeny. This is the first point. The second point is every sexually reproducing organisms reproducing organisms bears two sets of all genes, one inherited from each parent, Next, third point, each germ cell must have one set, thus the male gamete and female gamete carry one gene for each character one gene for each character from the gene pair of parents. Next, fourth point, when a male gamete fuses with a female gamete during fertilization, they make a new cell called zygote with full set of genes. The last point is thus zygote grows and develops to form a new organism having equal characters from both the parents, which it has inherited through genes. So this is what we have to answer for. Explain how equal genetic contribution of male and female parents is ensured in the progeny. So this is how to answer for question number 5. Now let us move for question number 6. So sixth question is, Puneet draws magnetic field lines close to the axis of a current carrying circular loop as as he moves away from the center of circular loop, he observes that the lines, that is magnetic field lines, keep on diverging. So explain the reason for our observation. Yep. Explain the reason for his observation. Then write two properties of magnetic field line. So now let us answer this question. The pattern of magnetic field due to current carrying circular loop or circular near the current carrying loop. Circular near the current carrying loop, but concentric circle representing the magnetic field lines becomes bigger and bigger at the center of the circular loop. The magnetic field lines at the center of the circular loop, the magnetic field lines are straight. Therefore, on moving away from the center, of circular loop, magnetic field lines keep on diverging. So this is the answer for the 6th question. Now let us move for the 7th one. List the important properties of aluminium which is responsible for its great demand in industry. So let us make a list. The first property is that it is a light metal. It is a light metal. Second one is that it does not corrode. It does not corrode as it forms a protective layer of oxide which prevents further oxidation. Then the third property is it is a good conductor of heat and electricity. It is a good conductor of heat and electricity. Then the fourth one is it is used as a reducing agent. It is used as a reducing agent in the extraction of metals from their oxide. So these are the four important property that made aluminum a great demand in industry. So now let us move for question number 8. An element X has atomic number 13. So here we have to write answer for the sub questions. First question, write its electronic configuration. So write its electronic configuration. So idradu electronic configuration bariyana. 13 andre so 2, 8, 3 8 2 10 plus 3 13. Idu first question. The second question is state the group to which X belongs. So ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ಗ್ರೂಪಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಸೊ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ 2, 8, 3 ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಇದೆ ಅಂದಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು 13th group. So it belongs to 13th group. Then C question, is X a metal or a non-metal? So X metal or non-metal ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋದಾದರೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಸೊ X is a metal. ಯಾಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ವೇಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ 3 ಇದೆ. ವೇಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ 1, 2 ಅಥವಾ 3 ಇದ್ದರೆ ಮೆಟಲ್ಲು. ಸೊ 3 ಮೇಲಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ 4 ಇಂದ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್. ಅದರೊಳಗೆ 4ನೇ ಸಬ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ, ರೈಟ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೋಮೈಡ್. ರೈಟ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೋಮೈಡ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರೋಮಿನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ 13 ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರು. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಅದರ ವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ 3, ಇದರದ್ದು ವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ 1. ಸೊ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ XBr3. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಇದೆ, ಬರೆಯೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. XBr3. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೋಮೈಡ್. ಸೊ ಇದೆ ಅದರ ಬ್ರೋಮೈಡ್ನ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. So like this we have to answer these questions. So thank you for watching my YouTube channel. So thanks for everyone for your great support. Thank you very much.